Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're doing a reality check on something you've probably seen a lot of lately, a massively hyped $5 AI video product launch. If you're anywhere in the online side hustle space, these flashy ads are literally everywhere. So we're going to strip away the marketing spin and look at the cold, hard facts. What are they actually selling? Let's find out.
Just a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll start with the initial $5 promise, peek inside the actual video vault, decode what unrestricted PLR actually means, figure out exactly who this is built for, weigh the pros and cons, and finally wrap it up with our final verdict. Let's get right into it.
All right, Section 1, the $5 AI promise.
So the marketing hooks you immediately. They hit you right out of the gate with this giant number, $24,500. Now, in the marketing world, we call this a value stack. The sales page basically argues that if you were to script, voice, and edit these 50 professional videos entirely from scratch, it would cost you over $24K. They break it all down. $200 a video here, $50 a voiceover there, thousands in graphics, plus another $2,000 for licensing. It's totally designed to make you feel like you're looking at an ultra-premium, high-ticket gold mine. But here's the catch, or rather the hook. Contrast that massive $24,000 with the actual front-end launch price. $5. Yeah, $5. It's a deliberately low barrier to entry. I mean, they present this staggering theoretical value and then offer it up for less than the price of a fancy coffee. It's a classic launch strategy meant to trigger an impulse buy and drive massive volume. Plus, they throw in a 30-day money-back guarantee just to completely wipe out any lingering hesitation you might have before clicking that buy button.
And there's a strong emotional pull at play here too. The core promise is all about moving you from, quote, AI confusion to confident side hustle builder. It directly targets that overwhelming fatigue so many of us feel with the endless noise around AI side hustles. You know, you see people making money, but you're thinking, wait, what tools are they even using? How much does it cost? This product steps in and promises a proven, done-for-you shortcut so you can skip the overwhelming research phase.
Moving on to Section 2, Inside the Video Vault. So if you actually hand over your $5, what are you getting? The reality is pretty straightforward once you look at the deliverables. You're getting MP4 videos, voiceover audio files, slide graphics, the actual video scripts, and a PLR certificate. Notice what's not there? You aren't buying some magical AI generation software. This isn't an app where you type a quick prompt and a shiny new video pops out. Actually, you're buying a static, finished inventory of 50 done-for-you assets. The vendor already did the AI work, and you're just buying the downloaded files.
Now, this vault covers 50 specific side hustle strategies, and the topics are all over the map. We're talking YouTube Shorts cash channels, AI product review videos, video ads for small businesses, SaaS explainers, and YouTube automation scripts. In practice, this means you're starting off with a library of 3 to 4 minute, 1080p ready-to-upload video files. And they already come with professional-sounding voiceovers and graphics, all targeting super popular online income niches.
Okay, Section 3, Decoding Unrestricted PLR. Let's talk about the legal stuff.
Unrestricted PLR, which stands for Private Label Rights, is a very specific legal term in the digital marketplace. Basically, it's a licensing agreement that lets the buyer rebrand, edit, bundle, and even resell a digital product as if it were their very own. So here's the absolute crucial takeaway. For a reseller, this legal license is the actual product you're buying for your $5. The video content itself, that's really just the vehicle delivering those commercial rights to you.
And this specific license gives you a crazy amount of flexibility. According to the source materials, you can rebrand these videos with your own logo and channel art. You can resell the entire 50 video collection at any price you want. You could bundle them into larger courses or just use them as lead magnets to build your email list. Because the license is completely unrestricted, you get to act like the original creator. That means you pocket 100% of the profits. Zero royalties to pay back. Which brings us to Section 4. Who is this for? First up, are you the reseller? This is someone who honestly has zero intention of ever watching these videos to learn the strategies. Nope, the reseller just wants ready-made inventory to slap a price tag on and drop into a digital storefront like Gumroad or Payhip today. For this camp, the true value is entirely about speed, getting resellable assets fast. For them, that unrestricted PLR license is the real prize. Or maybe you fall into Camp 2, the channel builder. This buyer is hunting for a steady pipeline of faceless video content to upload to YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram without ever having to get on camera or write a single script. If that's you, the actual quality of the video and the information inside it is way more important than the resale rights, simply because you're trying to build a loyal, long-term audience.
And finally, we have Camp 3, the curious buyer. This is the person who saw the $5 price tag, saw the buzzword AI, and just clicked buy out of sheer curiosity without any real concrete business plan. Now sure, the financial risk is super low because of that money-back guarantee, but this buyer faces the very real trap of letting these files just gather digital dust in a downloads folder forever, never actually opening or monetizing them.
All right, Section 5, the pros and cons. We need to look at both sides of the coin here.
On the pros side, the financial risk is basically non-existent. $5, safely backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, and it gives you incredibly fast deployment of ready-to-use content. But you have to weigh that against the cons. First, the content relies on a very recognizable, templated AI style across all 50 videos. Second, you have to realize the vendor's real profit model is actually a multi-step upsell funnel. You know, those one-time offers that hit you the second after you purchase. And lastly, with tons of people buying this exact same pack, you're definitely facing potential market saturation unless you actually put in the effort to customize the files.
This leads to arguably the most important distinction you need to make. Remember, this is not a magic AI tool that dynamically creates whatever custom video you ask it for. It is a static, finished inventory. And because it's finished inventory, its success entirely depends on your strategy. Buyers who treat these files as raw material, stuff to edit, revoice, or mix with their own original content, are absolutely going to outperform the buyers who just upload it unedited and cross their fingers.
And that brings us to Section 6, the final verdict.
Ultimately, it's a sensible head start, but it is definitely not a magic bypass. Look, at $5 with a 30-day guarantee, this vault genuinely offers a highly favorable risk-to-reward ratio. That's especially true for the resellers and channel builders who know exactly what they're looking for. But, and this is a big but, that is only true if you treat it as a head start. It's a foundation to build on, not a shortcut that lets you bypass the actual hard work of running a business.
The assets are delivered completely finished right to your hard drive, and the legal rights are fully unrestricted. You've got the inventory. Which leaves us with one final, pretty provocative question to end on. It's a head start, but what will you actually build with it? The materials are right there, but the strategy and the execution? Well, that's entirely up to you. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope this breakdown helped you separate the hype from the reality.